So we are going to represent the second sentence now in the form of a diagram. It says, he will not replace the card selected, okay? But will randomly select another card. So it's going back again into the box to select another card. Likewise, in the assignment, she is not going to replace the fruit. She's going to eat it. And then she's going to select randomly another one. Very similar scenarios. Okay? So by now, for those that are actually doing the number 13 as we are presenting, should have your template like this already. Each node should have 2 nodes branching off. Here it is, second trial, second section. Each node will have two branches branching off, here and here, and here and here. Okay, so you should have that prepared already. And we're using different letters. You'll be using M and A, but the assignment using G and B. In the second selection, he's going to select. Now remember, in the second selection, have to consider a first selection occurred. So that's where the important word after comes in. Okay, if you look into the template, you will see the symbol for after. And we all know the symbol for after in probability analysis is a vertical line. All right, the literature word for it is given. That's what you will see in the text. That's what you will see on Google and so forth. But we have introduced 2 new words, if and after. If would be more or less utilized in the in number 12, but you can still use now if here, you know. You can use if and after. You can use given, but if and after. Okay, so we must have that symbol in the second trial or section to indicate that there's a sequence of events. Something happened already in the first section. Okay. So let us see what is written there. In the second selection, after, see how I'm going to read it? I started with the word after. Because in mathematics, you can start reading from right to left. You can read from left to right. You can also read from the center to left, center to right. So you don't have to start reading this notation by saying probability of, you know, you can start right there. And when you see this vertical line, you have to say after. Can anybody would be brave enough to start reading this notation, okay? And start by saying after and continue. There's a little bit of English happening there, isn't that so? We have enough time. Let's pause a little bit. Can anybody would like to read this notation? We know P for probabilities, we know bracket. You have to say off, F of X. You see, so when you see a letter and you see bracket, you say off. You can say probability of. G for green, green, after. Can somebody start by reading this notation? Start with the word after. Yes, yes. Is there the word and there? And remember, and is the intersection, you know. Look the symbol, where the symbol for and? Well, the symbol for and now is the intersection symbol. So you can say and there. Okay, so very good try, very brave try. But I'm sorry to tell you, well, it's not really accurate, but I really commend you for trying. Please try, anybody. This is not a get it right or get it wrong. It's understanding the concept. And it's by trying, that is why you will develop the skill to read this. Now I'm going to give you a little correction. If you start after, don't jump to probabilities. You see, you say after and then you skip in that word and you jump in, because when you see you reading, if you're reading a sentence, look at sentence there. Maths have that same type of rule. If you're reading that sentence, you start on the word construct. You don't say construct tree diagram or well labeled. You don't say that, isn't that so? It's something like that you did. It's just like saying construct, analyze, well labeled, something like that you did. You jumped, you know, or you say construct a tree diagram well labeled, something like that you did. So you jumped the word green and you went on, you start on after and you jumped on probabilities. I'm going to give you a hint. Start with after and go towards the right and then come back. And use the word, say after he. Okay, start by saying after he. Because it's Bill we're talking about, Bill. And go towards the right. Eh? So after he what? And look at what there, select, and use the verb. The verb is select, is selecting. So after he see, no, use the word, the word. G is for what? Green what? Right. So continue. Let's go back again. Well, start back again. Right. After he selected the green card, because this is, you see that green nut there? That G there is representing that. That is what happened. After he selected that green card, you see? So that G and that G is the same G. After he selected a green card, because look, it happened there already. After he selected the green card, no, go there now. Start back again. After the probability of, right? Green card of him selecting now. You see? Okay, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. You listening? Just a minute. It's English. Eh? That's why, anyway. After he selected a green card, the probability of him selecting another green card is equal to. You can repeat that? After no, you see good back and say probabilities. After he selected, you can't say after he selected the probability. See, it's English again. After he selected the green card, that section there alone. Right, I know, look it. After he selected the green card, the probability of him selecting another. You see that section there? It's saying after he selected a green card, the probability of him selecting another green card. You see? after he selected a green card, the probability of him selecting another green card. And there's another way to say it, by starting with probability, by going from the classical way from left to right. The probability of him selecting a green card after he selected a green card. Okay, because the first selection happened already, and the second selection, we're now analyzing it. So we're analyzing what is the probability of him selecting a green after he has selected a green already. After he has selected a green, what is the probability of him selecting another green? That's what this is saying. So there are two ways of saying that. There could be more, because remember in English, you can phrase a sentence differently and have the same meaning. It conveys the same meaning. The whole point is that he selected a green already, and you're trying to analyze what is the probability of him selecting another green. That is what this branch is trying to analyze. What is the probability of him selecting a green after he has selected a green already? Okay, that is what this is saying. Okay,